Good morning everyone, and welcome to the great east coast of Tasmania. We've finally made it over here, and this is day one. We're at Triabunna at the moment, and we're about to go over to see Maria Island. And we're heading out with Maria Island Cruises. They've won 8 years in a row TripAdvisor's #1 Hobart single day tour. So it's got to be pretty special, so I'm looking forward to it. So aboard we go. After waiting through a couple of days of bad weather, finally our luck has come good. You might say it's the perfect day for cruising. Skippered by Michael and hostess Tamsin, we're on our way to Maria Island, where historic ruins, rugged cliffs and amazing wildlife are all in abundance.
Oh, guys, it mighty cold up on the top deck up here, but you just got to put up with it every now and again to get the best view. It's just absolutely beautiful. The seas are just flat as. They can't get any flatter. Top day.
Michael's just informed us that we have the ultimate sea conditions today, and he's got a surprise in store for us all.
We're currently heading for a little island just off the top of Maria Island called Des Phoques. I hope I've said that right. Yes, Des Phoques. And it's well renowned for its beautiful caves that I believe we're going to actually drive through, so I can't wait for that. The skipper reckons it's one of the best places in the world, and he wouldn't be any other place than this place because of these caves, so I'm chomping at the bit for this.
Upon first sighting, you can't help but notice that the island is literally riddled with sea lions.
Seals, they're so happy today. They hate the weather in winter, they love it in summer. Seals could choose to live in the tropics, they would have done, no dramas about that, but they'd be extinct by now.
Apart from the seals, Des Phoques is well renowned for its magnificent sea caves, and are in fact Tasmania's largest, with one that penetrates 70 metres into the cliff. As the light of day changes, you can't help but notice a kaleidoscope of colours. Michael's ability to rotate the vessel 360 degrees to allow everyone a good viewpoint is nothing short of remarkable. This is just absolutely amazing, guys. I just hope you're getting the same excitement that we're getting here. It's just, I don't even know what to say. As we continue around the island, here's yet another example of nature's beauty. If you look to the end of this cave, you'll notice on the right-hand side a huge light streaming through the opening in the rooftop. Sometimes no words need to be spoken. After a few hours here, it's now time to head for Maria, and the general consensus is it'll take a lot to beat Des Phoques.
There's a nice view there of Maria Island looking at it from the north. You got a lovely view today coming back.
The island has been known for many uses, but I suppose what brought it to light was Italian entrepreneur Diego Bonacci, who saw the potential for wine and silk production, fruit growing and tourism, which captured his imagination. He went on to secure a long-term lease in 1884 and further set up a major cement works utilising the island's limestone deposits, which finally closed in 1930. Today there are only few memories of this industry. The commissariat store was a significant part of the penal colony's infrastructure, serving as a central storage and distribution point for essential supplies. Today this historic building has been transformed into the National Park's Information Centre. As we walk along, just check out these amazing trees. And what do you know? Just look at who came out to say hello. Friendly as and as tame as. It's only early afternoon, so it's quite a surprise to see the Wombats out now. Welcome to the township of Darlington. Throughout the years, one of Maria Island's many functions was in 1825 when it became a penal settlement. Since convicts were escaping regularly, it soon became known as the Place of Ease. So by 1832, the convict settlement was abandoned in favour of Port Arthur. Now, did I say these wombats were friendly? Just look what came up behind me whilst filming. With all the efforts I went to at Cradle Mountain to find wombats, and here at Maria, they are absolutely everywhere. Certainly a part of the landscape. It didn't matter where I stood, they didn't care. No worries at all. It's so great to see that throughout the centuries, quite a lot of original buildings have been maintained and preserved for the generations to come. I can only assume that back in the day, this may have been the machinery shed, as there's many artefacts laid out on display. The officers' quarters were built of Victorian and Georgian style of design, and still after a mere 183 years, they are a fine example of this type of architecture. Nowadays, a popular activity is cycling, and there's quite a few formed tracks throughout the island to ride and explore. Scattered throughout the hills and surrounds and overlooking the township of Darlington, there's still evidence of quite a few ruins. I can only hope that one day these buildings may also be restored to their former glory. And just whilst I was having a moment enjoying the scenery, what wanders up behind me? Yep, another wombat. Mum and Bubs, obviously with not a care in the world. As I walk through the cemetery, it's clear there's a lot of history here. From officers, civilians and convicts, there are so many marked and unmarked graves.
And as you can see, everyone waiting to get home. It's mighty busy, mighty popular island.
Priority boarding.
Well, there you go, folks. Maria Island, and what a fantastic day this has been. Absolutely one of the best days I've ever had whilst travelling. You might remember one of my previous videos, I mentioned that the Tasman coast off Port Arthur was one of my second favourites in Australia. Well, I think it's moved down to third now. This would have to be my second. And it's just a fantastic day. So just don't forget, it's about Triabunna you've got to go to before you get onto the ferry. It's about 100k north of Hobart. Make sure you put it on your checklist because it's one of the best days you'll ever have. So we'll see you back on the road pretty soon. Bye. One of the other major attractions that Tasmania's got to offer is the National Park of Freycinet, more commonly known as Wineglass Bay, and it's a major attraction. And I've actually walked to the lookout before and had a look at it.
You can't use drones over it, so I thought, oh, what am I going to do this time? So yeah, I've decided to do a chopper flight. So I'm out at Freycinet Air at the moment, and the guys there are going to take us for one of the most spectacular views you can see. So come along and join us. Before lifting off, Greg, our pilot, prepares the chopper and all the safety requirements are ticked.
So the main thing is you've got to keep that inside the aircraft. So
please get ready to sit back and join me on a flight of a lifetime.
in, left leg through, and the other off the
Freycinet National Park, or as I said, more commonly referred to as Wineglass Bay, is one of the world's most photographed areas, where the picture definitely tells a story. If you'd like to see more of this amazing state and keep up with all my travels, don't forget to click on that subscribe and notification button. So what do you reckon? Wasn't that stunning? I'll be back real soon with one last episode of Tassie, which includes some valuable travel tips that you won't want to miss out on. In the meantime, check out some of my favourite videos. They may become your faves too. Stay safe. I'll be seeing you real soon. Cheers.